Thank you, Lana. Thank you. Good night. Good night. How was Florida? All right. Let's get started. Okay. Pleasant good afternoon, all. I know some of you guys may be looking for me, but I had posted that I'm going to start a little late today due to I just arrived back from Cancun, Mexico. It was a brilliant weekend with Marshall Montano and friends, tribe, and everybody. So I'll give you a little rundown on how things went. But for now, let's bless up the place. Today is the first Monday in May. Father, thank you that you are great wisdom. You have provided for us, and with your holy word, I praise you for being a decision maker in God. It is not my decision, but yours that makes all the difference. Lord, teach us to seek your voice in the pages of scriptures. I know that living accordingly to your word requires me to make many sacrifices. Guide me through the challenges of life so that we may become witness to your immense love. Give us spiritual understanding and wisdom to discern the things of God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Once again, guys, I want to say thank you again for logging in to Motivational Monday, where each one teach one. I know you guys could have better things going on, but here you are with me. I do want to apologize again for the late start due to not my will but God will, but I'm here safe, and the flight was delayed. Then we didn't have a gate, we had to wait for a while, and then the bags took long, so that's why I'm dressed up in sportswear. But please excuse me for tonight. So we're just chilling and hanging, right? So the word of the week will be contactless. And contactless meaning detoning a smart card that uses radio signal to provide a wireless connection to a card reader, so that no physical contact is necessary. Once again, my word for this week is contactless. Alright? So I want to get into my health tip for tonight, and we're going to bring on Johanna's Day Spa and Treatment. You know, this month is a month that we honor all mothers. So on my program for this month, I will try to have, you know, as much ladies as possible, that we can honor mothers and we can hear and get some tips about, you know, things that is going on for them, right? So I'm going to talk, my health segment for today is understanding rheumatoid arthritis. Your body was made for better things than rheumatoid arthritis, and you are not alone. Approximately 1.5 million US adults have rheumatoid arthritis. That is why it is important to understand your condition so you can have meaningful conversations with your doctor and help make more informed decisions about your treatment plan. Now, a lot of people suffer with arthritis, especially living in the cold here. We tend to get it a lot, right? Moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis can be treated with the effectiveness of today's therapies. Diseases management plans focus on maintaining a lower level of disease activity by reducing rheumatoid arthritis, helping to prevent further damage to joints, and helping to improve a person's ability to complete common daily tasks. Having an honest conversation with your doctor is a great place to start. Work with your doctor to create a plan and align that with your personal treatment goals. Rheumatoid arthritis, there are a number of ways to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis. And while there is no cure for it, medication may help you reduce the signs and symptoms, right? Um, Again, as I say, I know a lot of people suffer from arthritis, and it is all to do with a disease where the immune system mistakenly attack the body own tissue. For some people, joint damage can begin as early as 3 months after the onset of rheumatoid arthritis symptoms, with most people developing joint damage within 2 years. If left untreated, rheumatoid arthritis joint pain and swelling could worsen over a period of time. So once again, arthritis and the care of doing it, seek your doctor's advice. Go check yourself out. I mean, there's nothing wrong going to the doctor, and making sure that you are okay. I know a lot of people doesn't or scared of going to the doctor, but I always say to myself is that when you know better, you do better, right? So that was my health tip for this week, and you get your word of the week. So we're gonna start our motivational. So again, I want to say happy early Mother's Day to all the hard working moms out there, and who keep doing it, who keep doing what they do. And I'm going to bring my friend on, and she is going to we're going to discuss what being a mother is like. And she has a brunch coming up. She has a pop-up, a spa pop-up, so we're going to talk a bit about that this afternoon. Welcome, Paula. How you doing?
Hi,
You hear me clearly?
I'm good. Yeah, I can, yes.
Okay. Lana, Esbert, you all hear me out there? Hold 1 second. Let me fix my camera. Okay, good. All right. So welcome to Motivational Monday, Paula. Thank you for being our first guest of the month. Honoring mothers this month. And I know that you have Johanna's day spa and treatment, and we're going to get in that for in a little bit, right? But I want to ask you, how has your mother affect you growing up?
My mother always instilled in me just to be kind. She always told me to treat others the way you want to be treated. Never look down on anyone, and that stays with me. She also said, never ever grudge anyone for what they have, because you don't know what they go through to get there.
Right. Okay. And tell us a little bit about the challenges of being a mom. Have you had any major challenges? I know that you have kids. You could elaborate a little bit on it.
There's a lot of challenges of being a mom. First and foremost, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's a lot of obstacles because, as you know, as mom, we are lawyers, doctors, guidance counselor. We are everything, because if the kids need something, we have to be there.
Right.
So as a mom, it's like you have to put your life on hold just to make sure that they go through, because you already reach where you have to be.
Right.
So you have to make sure that they go through what they have to go through in life, the best schooling, make sure you're there when they have to do the homework, make sure you're there if they have to go to the doctor. So it's like you sacrifice yourself to make sure that they have the best and to make sure that they are comfortable.
Right. So what is the greatest accomplishment so far of being a mother? Because I know you're a very proud mom.
Just to know that my kids hold their head up and they make it through. My son graduated from college. He's now living in Texas and doing great.
Right.
My daughter, she's an honor roll student from she goes to your college, early college academy, and
Yes.
she's been on 6 grade. So I'm proud to know that I've instilled in them that education is important.
Right.
I never ever let them stop from school. I always push them to know for them to go to school, because if you miss one day of school, it's like you missed the whole week,
Right.
because you miss so much. So I always let them know, you know what, you have to put your education first, because without a good education,
Yes.
you can't get a good job. You can't, you can get a job, but not the job that you want to get
Yes.
without a good education.
Right.
So that's what I instill in my kids, just to always do your best in everything that you do.
Right. And I want to ask you this question in protecting your children, because you know we mothers, we are very protective of our children. What advice you can give mom out there, because I know that you have a daughter and you have a son, so you had the role of knowing both roles with gender.
I mean, we want to protect our children as much as we can, but can we really protect them? Because at some point they're going to be without us, So as a mom, like for me, to keep my sanity, I drop my daughter at school every morning, pick her up in the evening,
Right.
because with all these crimes that goes out there, I'm afraid for her to be on the bus by herself. So it's
Right.
like, as a mom, we try our best to pretty much just be there for our kids, just to keep them safe. But I don't know if we can fully keep them safe. We
Right.
just can give them the tools to tell them this is what you have to do and what they should do in life, but it's what they do in the long run. But
Correct.
we always try to protect our kids as young as they are. We do the best that we can for them, make sure that they stay out of harm's way, make sure that they don't hang out on the street,
Right.
make sure they come straight home from school, so we do the best we can as a mom. But it's just for the kids now to take that in and say, you know what, my mom showed me the ropes of the world, and just for me to understand and take that with me.
So do you think foundation is important as a parent?
Yes, you have to instill a good foundation in your kids, because a lot of kids, nowadays I realize that a lot of kids are not leaders. They get peer pressure.
Right.
So you have to tell your kids, you know what, you be a leader, not a follower. Because to be in school nowadays, you have a lot of peer pressure. So if your kids are not strong, to say, you know what, I'm not going to go smoke, I'm not going to skip school,
Right.
I'm not going to hang out. You have to put that foundation in your kids, Some people might say, oh, you have to scare them.
Right.
But I don't want to scare my kids, because I want them to be able to come to me and tell me anything.
Right.
Have a conversation with me. I want them just to understand that, you know what, it's not safe out there.
Right.
As much as we want to keep them safe,
yes,
we try our best to keep them safe, but it's just for us to give them the foundation to say, well, this is right, and this is wrong.
Right.
This is what you have to do. Go to school, come straight home from school. That's all we can do as parents.
Right. So I know with a lot of the crimes in the subways, and with the peer pressure, with the even with teenagers growing, because there's a lot of pressure in school, and with self-esteem. Do you think self-esteem is a very important part to play in a child's life?
Yes, very. That's very. If you have low self-esteem, you can easily be deterred in doing bad things, because if you don't value yourself, if you don't love yourself, other people are going to look at you and say, okay, you're thinking so low of yourself, I'm going to tell her this, and then she might just get so drawn to it,
right,
or he might get drawn to it, and that's how they get diverted and go other place. So if you don't have high self-esteem of yourself, and no one can tell you anything about you,
right,
that's the best thing. You have to know you. You have to love you. You have to love yourself. You have to value yourself.
Right, right. Because what I notice about children, they don't have that kind of value like what we grew up with in the islands, They have this sometimes they say morning, they don't even answer you. They're not growing up with just common etiquette, you know what I mean? And I find that start from the home. You're supposed,
Yeah.
from the home, you're supposed to be like, good morning, good afternoon. Some of these children living with the parents, and they get up in the morning and it's like, we are strangers. So yeah, they just pass you. No mom, morning mom, morning dad, and they just think like if they're grown, you can't talk to them, you can't still stuff. So I think that the foundation, once they get it home, that leads on to them for a lifetime, because I think too that a child, and my friend and I was having this discussion at work last week, that 4 places children learn. First is the home, right? Second is the synagogue, whether it be church, whether it be a mosque, whether it be whatever religion you are, right? Third is the internet, right? And fourth is the teachers, because the way how time have been running now, everything changed. And your children now, I find, is being influenced with social media and different things. So how do you go about now, regulating, or, with the social media? Because social media could be good and it could be bad, and it could have its advantages and disadvantages. How you deal with that having a teenager?
And to be honest, I think that's where trust come in with your child. Because me and my daughter and my son, we have a good relationship. So I trust that they will be able to come to me and say, because my daughter, she pretty much tell me everything I can say,
Right.
as far as I can say. So if she's on social media, I know for a fact that she's not going to do certain things,
Right.
because of what I've instilled in her.
Right. Right.
And a perfect example, because one day I was home and the teacher called me and she said, do you know that Anna is saying that she want to commit suicide? I said, not my child.
Right.
I said, that's not my child. She said, yes, she's on Snapchat or something saying that. But when I said, Anna, come here, and I called her, I said, Anna, what's going on? She said, one of her friends was saying that he want to commit suicide, and she was talking him down not to do it. So I'm saying, when you know your child and know certain things that they'll do and what they won't do, you feel empowered to say, you teach them the right things. You tell them if somebody need help, you help, and ask somebody also to help if you know you can't help. So if social media have so much negative influence on these kids, because they will see things on social media. Some of them will say, oh my goodness, it's all these things, all these girls are so skinny and they want to be skinny, but they don't realize that most of these people on social media, they have filters, they have Photoshop. So when you see them in person, they don't actually look like what they look. So I encourage my daughter to say, what? Just be yourself. If you want to be on social media, be on social media to do positive things, not to bully people, not to look at people. That's all. I want to be just like this person. You just have to be yourself. Because to be honest, we can't stop them from doing certain things. Because they're getting older.
Yes.
They're getting older. They're going to be out there. And I want my daughter to be able to have an open mind to say, well, this is out there and this is what is right, this is what is wrong. So we can't shield them from these social media, because everybody has phone, everybody has tablet. It's like even the babies I see nowadays, their parents just give them tablet just to keep them quiet.
Yes.
So it's like we can't stop as much as I say we want to shelter our kids from these things out there in the world. We can't. We just have to give them the tools, give them the right thing to do, and just encourage and believe that they'll follow and just do the right thing.
Yes, I think that's an excellent point that you brought there. And even like I was reading a lot of with the COVID, a lot of people, children in fact, they're not accustomed with the lockdown, so they were committing suicide and different things like that, due to social media. That's why I say again, it have its advantages and disadvantages, and really looking at those people, that's not really who they are. You know what I mean? they pretend to be something. Everybody want to be skinny. Everybody want to have a big butt. Everybody want big boobs. Everybody want a skinny, you know. And and that's not how it really is, because what about the plus size people? So what are you treating your children or telling them, hey, you're not good? No. So you have to teach them that inner love, and to let them know, hey, this is who I am, this is how God made me, and I don't want to be. Yeah, yeah. So I think that's an excellent point you bring up there, because children nowadays, and I know I'm a parent too of a 32-year-old, and Kerry too, the way how he grew, and I mean we have challenges and disadvantages with them, but I never had an instance where I had to go to the school, or being a nuisance, or being not, he's very respectable, and I just always say thank God I instilled that in him as a young child. So being a parent, seeing that, May month we honor mothers and everything, I think that we still have a lot of work to do as parents, and I always say communication, being open with them.
When I was growing up, my parents always said, the community grow your kids.
Yeah.
It's not just the parents. And what I've known, because I've worked with kids for over 20-something years, and what I've noticed with some parents is like they shut their kids out.
Yes.
They just they let them do whatever they want to do, and that's where the breakdown comes from, because they just give them all this privilege to do what they want to do from a young age. So when they grow older, they lose their voice, because they can't talk to them anymore.
Right.
Because they give them all that freedom. Kids have to be kids.
Yes.
You have to set rules.
Yes.
You have to let them know if you have to go somewhere. You have a curfew to come back.
Right.
But they just let these kids just do whatever they want to do, and they spoil them. With my daughter, if you don't give me a good grade, you don't get a review. Something.
Exactly.
I'm not just going to buy stuff.
Right.
Buy stuff for you. No, you have to show me something.
Yes.
Give me a good grade, and I give you something.
Yes.
So it's like you have to work for it, just as though I'm working for it.
Yes.
So these kids are spoiled, and they think they're because
entitled.
We're parents and we bring them in the world, they think they're so privileged to get every single thing that they want. But no, you have to put in the work.
Yes.
You have to put in the work.
Yeah. I think that's good,
and with the COVID thing too, Phyllis, a lot of kids are so behind, because they don't want to work. With the COVID, they have to do remote learning, and then the parents are not there to encourage the kids to do it, because the parents have to go to work, and the kids don't want to go on the computer, so they just sit down, play a video game.
Yes.
So it's like, again, there's just not structure there.
Yes. Welcome, Betty, and welcome, Juanita. Yes, I'm back. That's why I apologize for the late start, but that's okay. We're rolling. But yes, and we're talking about mothers this whole month. What it is, what is the challenges we go through. For you guys who now locked in there, and we have Paula here as my special guest, and we're going to talk a little bit now about her she's a business owner also. So give us a little background on Jordana's Day Spa and Treatment. How you came up with the name and what idea you got.
To be honest, Phyllis, my nail tech, I love to take care of my skin. I'm fascinated with trying things, just to keep your skin clean. And then with the COVID, and I used to go to the spa once a month. And then with the COVID, I have to cancel my membership, and I started work with stuff. And I said, what, I have to start doing things for my face, and I have to do things for my body, because I love, as I said, I would go in my tub, put up a stuff, relax, drink a glass of wine, and enjoy myself. So I was at my nail tech, and she said to me, you know what, you need to start your business. You use half of your daughter's name and half of your name. And she come up with a name for me, Johanna, which is Georgia, but she started with a G, a J, and Iana, which is the end part of Johanna's. So the day spa and treat is pretty much the treat. Now it's stuff that pretty much that you you have a spa experience in your home.
Oh,
You have your massage oil, you have the diffuser, you have the aromatherapy, you have glasses, I have
right.
wine, I have body scrubs, lotion, anything just to pamper yourself at home because we as women, we work hard
Yes,
and
very
we
hard.
need to be pampered.
Yes,
And you don't have to go to this big expensive spa to pamper yourself. You can just fill your bathtub with a bath bomb in there,
yes,
some rose petal
yes,
soap, because that's what I have out in my basket. Rose petal soap, and you relax and drink your wine and enjoy yourself. Come out and massage yourself with some nice massage oil and put on a nice negligee and feel good.
yes,
So that's pretty much how my stuff comes up with the treat, just to for you to relax and enjoy yourself, having a spa-like experience at home.
right, 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 right. I think it's a great idea. I always support, and I have
Yeah.
supported you, and I'll continue to support you, So, how challenging has it been, or how has it been going? Because you have to market your stuff now.
Right.
Instagram, you could give your pages that you're on, so people, if they want to order, they could order for Mother's Day. I
Right.
know it's Sunday coming. If you have Father's Day coming up, a
Right.
birthday present, and I know it's within everybody's budget.
Right. Because I have a website, joyannasdayspa.com. I
Mm-hmm.
also am on Facebook, Joyanna's Day Spa. You can follow me on Facebook and also on Instagram.
Yeah.
Also, I'm on Friday. This Friday coming, I'm going to have a pop-up shop in Cambridge Ice, 227 and Linden, where you can see all the baskets that I have.
Right.
And also on the Saturday, I'm giving mothers just a relaxing day. So I'm going to have a pre-Mother's Day brunch at my house.
Right.
Um, for you to, you're going to get free facials. You just order, eat, drink, listen to music. The only thing is that it's free.
Right.
The only thing is just $5 for any hard liquor.
That's
Everything
fine.
else is free.
Yes.
So
I
you
think
can
that's
come
a
out
great.
and enjoy yourself and just get that experience of somebody doing your facials and just to relax and just have a good time.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea, and it's always good to give back. I don't understand these
Right.
people who doesn't like to give back. When you don't give back, you
Right.
don't prosper. You know what I mean? Not everything you have to
Right.
charge for, And as they
Exactly.
say, you're getting free orders, you're getting free eat. You could, patronize $5 is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I hope that young ladies who's
I'm
out
gonna
there,
have raffle where I give away gift certificate to get your nails done. I'm gonna give away my baskets. I'm
yeah,
also selling my basket there.
yes,
I'm gonna give away wine. So it's just a
a fun day to come
enjoyable
out
day.
and
A
and
fun
and
day to enjoy yourself. Yes.
and pamper yourself. And I think I'll be there to support you. I'm a supporter. So I'll
Right.
be
Thank
there.
you.
And hold on a second, Phyllis. Please list her website and also what will she be doing Friday. Okay, so Paula, if you want, you could type in your website to the bottom of the page so they can get it. Just type in your Instagram, Facebook, all your handles. So, and then guys, if you go back on Facebook, you'd have seen that I put up the 2 flyers there that have all the information with the
Right.
address and everything for the pop-up and also for the brunch that she's having. So I will
Yeah, I'm sorry for this. For the brunch, I didn't put my address because I put my phone number because I didn't want everybody just to come.
exactly
So they have to just text me and I'll give them the
the address. Yeah. So guys, we'll put up the information there for anybody who
I'm trying to type it in the phone.
Okay, so I'll type it in from my end.
Okay.
It is better to give than to receive. Yes, it's always good to give,
Right.
and we have to
And I'm a giver. I love to give and I love to support. So
Yes.
anything I have to support people and help people out, as I said, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel lighthearted. It's just me.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody needs a little relaxation.
Yeah.
We work hard.
Yes, yes, yes. But I think that will be good with the pop-up and with the brunch. I definitely coming out and support. I'll bring my crew, with me,
Okay.
and we will come out there and support black-owned business, because we have to keep pushing one another. We have to keep, instilling, businesses like your nail tech and different things, and give them the money, because they deserve
Right.
it too. They go out there and working, as you say. You know what I mean? So, do you have a little look at one of your baskets or two that we could look at?
Yeah, I have few stamps. So this is one of the basket that I made.
Yes. Okay.
So I call this sweet lavender.
Yeah.
So it has bath towel, scrubs, perfume.
Mm-hmm.
This one here is it's all about me. That's the name of the basket.
I love that name. I love that name. It's all about me.
Yeah, it have candles, it have massage oil, I have wine glass, I have wine.
Nice.
I have those.
So you custom made it, because I'm seeing some bling bling and those stuff.
Yes, I custom made every single thing.
Nice.
And this is like Blue Lagoon, so I have guest perfume, I have facial roller, I have the rose soap right there.
Right.
So the rose petal.
Yeah.
When you're taking your bath, put that in. Aroma. I have bath robes.
Right.
So I have different stuff.
Right.
So it's like I customize it the way they want it to be.
Right.
So if somebody would call me and said, "Oh, I need a basket for my mom. Can I just get candles?"
Right.
This one here, I have some with like bed slippers. Like this one here, I have the Juicy Couture slippers. I have a Versace perfume.
Nice.
I have oil. So I have different things.
Yes.
This one I have a Bailey beer bed slippers. So I have different stuff. People tell me what they want in the basket, and I customize it the way they ask me.
Very good. And you sound like if you have a lot of brand name stuff, high quality stuff,
Yes, I got to give good stuff.
Yes. I believe in giving good stuff, and you always give good stuff anyway, Paula. So you have packages for grandmoms and sisters, friends. Okay, great.
I even have packets for man. I have because I know for man they like the technology, so I have like the Echo Dot that they can put in their car. I have one in my car,
Right.
so you can tell Alexa find the nearest gas station, and she tell you. So I have those. I have cameras for man. I have beard, shaver,
Mm-hmm.
facial stuff for man. I have a lot of stuff. So it's like most people would just tell me, they call me, "Georgie, can you just make this for me? And I want this in there, and I customize it, fix it up the way they want it."
Well, don't worry. This wouldn't be your first time on Motivational Monday. You will have to come back for Father's Day with your presentation and stuff for the fathers, and because that will be.
I'm gonna have a little Father's Day brunch too.
Okay.
Whenever it's Father's Day.
Next month.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think opening your business and doing your own thing is always a good start, and we as sisters have to encourage one another to go out there and support. I think the pop-up is a great idea, and the brunch will even be better, but at least it's a start. You're going out there and you're starting, and apparent I could feel from you the passion that goes into preparing these baskets and customizing it, and the bling bling. People love that. People go into these things that, hey, you know what, this was done with the thought, with the love, because what people looking at and what we want.
Right.
So what kind of prices we looking at, so like you can give them an idea, like what it start off with?
They would tell me the prices that they have, because some people even ask me to make basket for $25. So and they say, "Oh, can you get me some? I want coffee cups, I want teas," and I would put. So it starts from it's just their pocket, how much money they want to spend.
Okay.
And on my website, they might see the prices on there, and if they want that exact same basket, I have it. If they want that basket, but able to take certain things out, then I can customize it like that.
Right.
So my prices start from, it's just the way they, how
It
much money they're
fluctuates.
willing
It
to spend.
fluctuates. Whatever you want to spend.
Yeah,
So
how much,
yeah,
yeah, how much money they want to spend.
technically it's everybody pocket.
It's
Everybody you
different.
could do, yeah. Everybody pocket is different, and you could deliver different packages to different people. That's good because that's something, first thing people want to know, could I afford? You know what I mean? So that's
Right.
good that you're putting out there. Whatever you want, you will customize it according and give the
Right.
price then. So do you,
And I ship anywhere.
so let's say like Lana is in Florida and she needs one. You can also mail it out to her too.
Yes, I
Very
ship
good.
it. I do everything. I do the package from my house and I just drop it at the post office. I pay for the
Yes.
shipping and everything, including, and I just
Right.
bring it to the post office.
Guys, so you hear that? You have Johanna's Day and Spa treatment right in the. You could get it from your home. You don't have to go out anyway because I know since COVID, a lot of us is particular like me. I'm not going to the gym anymore. I do walking now, more walking, outdoor than to go in a gym and wear a mask. And I just not doing that. So, and then is a payment that I don't have to do anymore. So with you having this day spa and treatment, and we could pamper ourselves, and I always believe in treating yourself good
Mm-hmm.
because I think we work so hard and we tend to forget little stuff like that. It's always the kids, the husband, mom, dad, and different things like that. So I think it's a great idea. We have this in our own home, and we could treat ourselves and spread the
Mm-hmm.
word out there. you know.
Yes.
So, in closing, is there anything you would like to say?
I have this thing that I put on my flyers. It said, when women empower each other, it's a wonderful thing. So it's like, women, we have to support each other.
Yeah.
We have to be there for each other. We have to encourage each other. Not because you didn't get to do something, that don't mean it's not going to work for somebody else.
Exactly.
So you always have to encourage people to do it, because you know what? It's a lot of sacrifice to start your own business and
Yes.
to want to do things for yourself. But if it's yours, you have to work hard for it,
All
because
the
you
time.
want yourself to succeed. So it's best for you to put in everything that you have in your own stuff, in your own business,
Yes.
in your own. Never give up on your dream.
Yes.
You might just want to say, I want to have a cleaning company. Go for it.
Yes.
Because everybody can do something that they set their mind to.
Yes.
Everybody. We just have to put in the work for it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of
It's not
people
gonna be
doesn't
easy,
want to.
but
No.
we have to.
We have to, and again, once you get the encouragement and the support, family support is so important with you doing your stuff, and people.
My husband support me a lot.
Yes, and we know Errol is a supporter. Errol is like my big brother. I don't even count him as a stranger. You are family. Yana is family. EJ is family. You know what I mean? And I love my family. I just have an extended family. You know what I mean? Because I know I could call on you guys anytime and you come in. I could call on Errol. If I have a flat tire, I call Errol for everything. You my go-to person. So we have to have these kind of friendships, and we have to have loyal people not loyal anymore, and they take your friendship.
That's the important part, Phyllis. Loyal.
Yeah. Loyalty, it's so rare and hard, and people just take you for granted and think they could just use you conveniently. Like, I know if my phone calls and certain people call me, I don't know, hey, they want something. They don't call to say hi, how you doing, is the day okay, have a blessed week, nothing. Only when they want something, you hear from them. But that's life, you know what I mean? But what is the one advice out there you can give a mother? What is one advice if you have to give?
Always listen to your kids.
Okay.
Always listen to your kids, because to be honest, sometimes you might be tired from work and you just want to come in. If your child wants to talk to you for me, always make that time. Very important because you never know what can happen. Just always make time for your kids and listen to them.
That's a that's a great idea, because too many, I know single parent too, women working don't have the time, and time they come home they tired. You know what I mean? So I think that's a great advice. You could give any mother or any dad out there. Listen to your children. All they need is one effort. You know, and as they say, communication, communication. Right?
Yeah.
So thank you for being my guest on Motivational Monday, and thank you for
having me.
yes, you're welcome, and celebrating moms this whole month, and you rock, and thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you're a
Thank you.
great soul, and things will work out. As you say, hard work. You have to level up.
Yep. Never give up.
Never give up. All right? So have a blessed and wonderful night. Thanks again.
You too.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. So yes, guys, there you have it. You have Paula on and giving you an update of, the businesses that she has. Her husband too, EJ Piping, anything you want to do with boilers and different things. Errol is the man. He also does, if you want a kitchen or anything, very, very hardworking people, Sometimes you look at people and people doesn't know, their sacrifices that they're going through, So I would say Johanna's Day Spa and Treats invite you to their first pop-up shop, and that is at 227-07 Linden Boulevard, May 6th at 1 p.m. So she has a pop-up. Come out and support. Get your baskets for moms, husbands, and your wives and different things. And she also you are invited to a pre-Mother's Day brunch. This will be Saturday, May the 7th at 12 noon. Come eat with us. Enjoy free facials, music, and delicious food. The only thing you will have to do, guys, is to pay for your hard liquor, which is not bad. When women support each other, incredible things happen. I'm going to repeat that because I love it. When women support each other, incredible things happen. So get your spa basket. Come on. We can also, I'll give you her phone number. I'll put it up on the screen. The number will be 347-665-3479 if you are interested in going to have a nice Saturday afternoon brunch. I will be there. Come out. Let's support sisterhood. Let's support mothers. And tell a friend, right? We have to support each other and come out and, just show the love, So I just came back from Cancun. I went to Mile, and it was an interesting few days from Wednesday to today. That was Tribe and Marshall Montano and Beanie Man and them was out there. It was a great event. It was an all-inclusive event, and it took place at the Moon Palace Resort and Spa in Cancun. Beautiful hotel. I think with COVID and the protocol and different things, they tried to put everything in place for us to be safe. We had to take our COVID test to enter back home and stuff. So it was a great weekend. Lana is saying, if you and your kids live apart, always keep a daily line of communication. Call or text each other in the AM wish each other a great day, and also before the day end, reach out again. Um, and Lana, I will agree with you with that, because some parents, we don't keep in touch. I try to keep in touch with my son, because he lives in Atlanta. Sometimes he answers, sometimes he doesn't. So these media, he these phones, But you're right. We have to step up as parents, as mothers, and do better. Do better with our kids, and just ensure that we're giving them proper tools, so when they go out there in this big wide world, they can survive and swim. And I know that you know you lost your son. um, I know it's hard for you still, and I hope that each day you get some kind of peace, because losing a child or children, it's very hard when you as a parent have to bury your kids, and we always look at, parents supposed to bury the kids and not, the other way around. So, at this time, I hope that you still have a great Mother's Day, Lana, and for anybody out there who lost a child, or children in any way, form, um, just pray and ask God to give you that strength, because it's only each day as we go and we take a step up, we can, relate it when it is in your garden, right? So I want to say thank you again for hanging with us. And, every Monday I come out and I try to do my best by giving you guys, a sense of, just out here vibes in and everything. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because you could do other things with your time, and you always come out here and, you support me. Again, sorry for the late start, but God does work things out in His way and His timing. We were supposed to start at 9 tonight. It happens, Lana, no problem, Um, you know, we all have some type of hurt in our lives, and we have to be just compassionate to others. And when you feel sad and don't cry, when you cry you feel better, and nobody could tell you um, a time frame of grief. We all grieve in different ways and forms, so when you're down, think about the good time Craig had with you, and I know it looked like you guys had a great time. But God is good, sometimes, I always tell people, our children, we have them on borrowed time, they, even your parents, they can't, come and live forever, what I mean? They come here for a time. So, with that said, um, just be positive and think about the blessing, and think about your life in the land of the living. You get up this morning and we have a fresh new day, a fresh new start, Juanita, it's always a pleasure, um, for the support. When you have friends and you care about your friends, we take care of our friends, and we show them that we love them. And someone might say, how you love me and you don't know me. But if you are my friend, like Juanita have been my friend for years, and even when I get to Trinidad, we always try to meet up and have brunch or lunch, and keep that line of communication open. And what I like about my friend Juanita is that, I would call her and ask her, Juanita, what you think about tonight's program? What do you think I can do better to, better myself in what I do every week, you know. And she gives me good, excellent feedback. I take constructive criticism. I don't take things personal, you know. But we have to encourage one another, and we have to be our brother's keeper, right, guys? Um, Again, for all the mothers out there, because it will be next week, Monday is our next session, and it will be after Mother's Day. So I'm hoping that I have a special guest for you guys next week. Hoping that she could she has a busy weekend, or should have come on tonight, and we'll give her that time to have her show on Friday or Saturday when she having it, and we probably will get her next week Monday, God's willing, and I know you guys will enjoy her. I'll keep it in the hat right now until I get confirmation, right? But stay tuned again. Next month is my swag 4 party, my brunch. It's $60 all inclusive. Come out and support. And you know, next week we'll probably do another quiz for another free ticket giveaway. Last week winner was Nicole. So that was good. Guys, just have a blessed and wonderful week. Know that you are loved. And you know, when somebody gets you upset, you just count from 1 to 10. It ain't worth it. We have to choose our battles, you know, when the day comes, because people do test us, you know. Betty Ann, have a blessed and wonderful Mother's Day, Sissy, Esbert, Lana, Avril, all the mothers, Juanita, Georgia, thank you again for being my special guest tonight. Nicolette, Rayan, Dane, you know, everybody who locked on, happy Mother's Day. Have a blessed, wonderful, safe week. Okay, see you guys next week, God's willing. Again, I do apologize for the late start, guys, but we here. Alright? Love in the house, love in the house. Peace out and have a great night. Be safe out there. Remember, COVID is real still. We're still dealing with it. So just be careful. Alright? I felt good that Delta Airlines, we don't have to wear our mask when we board the plane. But in the airport, you know, they still wanted us to wear it, but when we get on the plane, we could have take it off and take a breather. So that's the new regulation now. Alright? So, bless up. See you guys. Love in the house.